because don't nobody say that to nobody. They really don't. Only person I actually had say that to me, and that was maybe like 16, right when they introduced the second generation of the football cuts and hit stick and all that shit. Right now we're on the third generation.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Elliott now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Big dose.
Give me a second. Hold up now. All right, no understanding. Give me a minute. No.
Yeah, man, we playing bad, man. Yeah, I'm playing all good.
All good. I had to step away for a minute. I had to go smoke real quick.
Okay.
I don't know, but that nigga, he was a goofy ass nigga, and that nigga really wasn't good. He really wasn't good back in the day. No, it's not Savage. It's another one. It's another one. Nah, he like you said, he really changed his name because like he used to get. I want to say it was like Yankee or some shit, but that's not it.
Dang, that boy Project, huh? I know last year Project changed his name about 4 times.
See, I don't know that. That's me from seeing. Ended up beating me, but that was probably the my play. He was buddy. How long he been playing it? All right, I'm ready. No understanding. My bad, bro.
Ain't right.
Ugh. Let me see what you're working with on the first drive. Let me see what that got for me.
Ready, blue 80, back 25. Ricky.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And following the pick-6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick-6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy,
pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys to continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I know that's their first connection in this game, but you and I both know that Julio Jones is without a doubt his quarterback's favorite target.
Oh, yeah, Matt Ryan loves this guy, and who wouldn't?
Yeah, and the reason that he's that is because of his dependability. And quarterbacks have to have that from their receivers, meaning they know where they're going to be when they're running certain routes. They don't break them on them. They don't change them up and do their own freelance stuff and put their quarterbacks in bad situations. Matt Ryan has ultimate trust in Julio Jones.
Tuesday.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Next, the receivers help spread the defense out, and they're able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. Ito Smith, his first carry. Yeah, boy, a good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Oh, you going to rob me like that?
Hey, Mike's 42.
Blow him up.
Recon, 132 fire.
Damn, y'all just rob me like that from
Check 3. Listen.
Wentz now on 1st down. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
No.
I'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere.
I I'm going to tell you a lot of things is bad on here. That would have been bad. Because I done seen plays where they allow that to happen.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. That's caught inside the 20. It's a gain of 35.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. It looks so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles had 6 to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does.
Let's go!
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 24. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Watch the right. Watch the right. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Ready. Hey, we got Mike, number 50. Check. 53. No game on this defense. No game. Mike, 50.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Ryan caught on the right side by Jones. A big play there on the catch and run. 43 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Mohamed Sanu, 27 yards. And the Falcons draw a bit closer.
I
don't like any of that.
On for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 16 yards, a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Go. 280. Strong left. Go. Here we go.
On second and 12, Wentz. And that is incomplete. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time. And it's third down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
82. Least by two.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big third down conversion with a gain of 28.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. Ninth play of the drive now on third and a country mile.
Sunday. Tight go. Hey, empty. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. Do. Hey, do. 45 to Mike. Come on, boy. Kill. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Done.
Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 28 yards. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was third down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand like it was routine.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how. And in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Here we go.
I'm saying, trust me, we can lab on some shit. Because
Atlanta now coming out on the field.
Like, I know.
I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
They go play action here on first down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Wentz. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. Add 6 to their lead. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position.
40. 180. 45. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
On second and goal, Wentz. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ryan. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
You're trailing. You're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Sunday. Hey, Bush. Hey, other side, solid. Hey, we're good.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. Jackson's got it over the middle. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, Wentz. Going for it all. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to... No. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Twice. So the intercept, you just fucked me up, man. I got to get it back with that shit. All good. I wonder where the fuck it came from.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you've got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again, Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork 2 guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Dancing. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on the punt. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, but I got something I'm working on now. I'm losing shit. Might as well try. Motherfucker can't get no worse, you know? Yeah.
Bro, I don't know to try to tell this man, like, bro, I want to laugh with somebody, like, bro.
It'll be our own here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
I'm really trying to fuck with some dudes that's one.
They'll indeed go
really
for it with Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 to mark him down at the 39. Now a timeout.
Really learning.
7 seconds left in the first half.
After that, like, taking niggas' money because the dude.
I'm down for that.
Bro,
so from the 39
I was telling y'all last year, I told y'all I had these niggas really hustling me after I won $40 or $50.
Here's
Ryan. Niggas really hustling me.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Final play of the half. It's Ryan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. We have hit
I mean, as soon as you let me see it,
we head to half number 2.
If I see it once, it's already it's done. It's in the pocket. That's what you got. You got no. It's not. That's not all you got. You gotta. One, you got to trick me, you got to
so
run.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway.
That's what I do.
Fielded in the
Trust
end
me,
zone.
I make a lot of plays.
Spins past it. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
If you ain't seen the improvise that I done had during this whole game.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a
That's what I
first
do.
and 10
I improvise
at their
to
own
make
21.
a better play.
He's crashing. Man 5-7. Ram. Joker. Jack 31. Hey,
Wait, give him something. Fuck that.
Here's Wentz to throw. Jeffrey with a catch left side. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Go. Check.
Wentz gonna throw. Right side caught by Jackson. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
5-9. Lynn 5-3. We got double up. Hey, exit.
Wentz now on first down. Buying time to his left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Throwing again on second down. Wentz. Throw left side complete. It's Jackson. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
It's just me and you.
To throw, it's Wentz. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to knock that one free.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. On first down, Wentz. Got a man open, it's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Eagles continue to roll.
If you blitzing me,
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will extend
with the Eagles, bro,
lead.
it's one-on-one coverage for days. They got the beat.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna hold you.
This is taking about 7 yards deep.
I mean, that's a lot of offenses, actually.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Know that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a given. If you listen, he one-on-one. That's a given.
Is really find the weakest link.
Right.
Me, myself, any linebacker going up against Zach Ertz is the weakest link for me.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10
every
at
time
their own 24.
I mean, Zach Ertz
out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
Every now and
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Ryan. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
That point in time.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Nigel Bradham flying in and laying the lumber defensively. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
36.
Now Ryan. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. He is into the end zone.
That is a hell of a play.
Touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Falcons claw one back.
Man,
Getting
I
your
really
back
want to know that
involved. What's the
play right
importance
now,
there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Trust me. You'll always
That's fielded in the end zone.
You ain't never seen before.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
Right. Sometimes you got to come on all these guys sometimes.
Exactly. You got to come up with some shit on the fly.
Right.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
What's your son? 45. Sunday. 45.
They go with Howard to begin the drive. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
List 5-7. What's your son?
To throw is Wentz.
Ooh.
Catching intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. Has a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Hey, it's traffic.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
51 to Mike, boy. 51. Let's go, D. Let's go. Get out.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
To throw again on 2nd down. Ryan, pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Zach Brown coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Tighten down. There you go.
Here's Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Malik Jackson in there to get him. And that is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. On 3rd and goal, Ryan. And Freeman lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game.
I don't even know what to say,
down
man.
so big.
I don't know either, my nigga. If I ain't love the game as much as I love the game, I'll be switched out.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. Ertz has it left side. Just a yard on the catch there, and it'll be 2nd and 9.
Now, they weren't able to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost his bread and butter. It's a good running back dive play.
The individual play, you good.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. The quick feet by Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play. Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Ram. Check. Forward, Tokyo. Go.
From the 27, Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. This is caught by Jackson. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
It must be something about the night air, because he is putting on an absolute show under the light.
Yeah, we've established anything in his vicinity, he's grabbing it. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That was an interesting little chess match there because the offense went empty set. No running backs in the backfield. So they're trying to get people out into a route pretty quickly. But guess what? The defense sees that. They go ahead and move themselves into a blitzing situation and come right after the quarterback. They have more guys than
pressure gets to him again. Devondre Campbell flies in to blow that play up. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Pick that shit up.
Hey, kill. Hey, Ford, don't kill.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
51, Tom!
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
Let's go!
Now Ryan on first down. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Get out there and run.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
I'm already analyzing the fucking game.
Different style and a different flow.
Because I'm looking at, look, man, come on, man.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
You know we don't go like that.
With that, we say good night from Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was able to control that rush. Fuck, man. Now you can run that shit back, dog.
Who that, Ford? Nah, that's Feezy. All right. That's what I like to do. Run some online. Exactly.
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah.
No understanding. You want me to come to your crib? That's fine. Well, my bad. Well, here I'm gonna go. All right. Well, pretty much what I'm saying is I've already been there, and I like to see, whenever I see different plays, that's the reason why I was telling No Understanding, like, I like that play. I ain't never seen it before, but now that I think about it, I haven't seen it this year, but I used to run it back in 16. That's that running back screen.
All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show.
See about me, I just want to try to make it a better game.
I be murdering any flow.
All the motherfucking phones, man. They got that fucking hit stick cranked up.
Nah, they just got a nigga.
That ball, man.
Nah, they just got me juiced up. Trust me. They ain't got it like that every time. You say what now?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago,
drinking
here's
some
the
wine.
scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
One second.
Right? You gotta make this shit better, bro.
Because you already know after I get my minute, I'm good for the whole game.
Yeah, you're right.
I gotta make sure I get the bug inside. That's all I'm trying to do. Come on, boy. Let's go. My other boy inside. Knuckles.
Nigga named Knuckles? Nigga named Knuckles. That nigga must be a boxer.
That's, man, every time that man got his... That's 99% of the time. That nigga always got his paws up. That shit pisses me off.
Make me think he a boxer. With a name like Knuckles.
Man, he a pit lab. That nigga ain't... Wait. Oh yeah, he got...
Nigga might be the ran away, dog.
He ain't run away. I don't even know where the fuck this nigga is inside. But shit, I need to grab me a beer anyway. Bear. Bear. Where's your brother? See? That's the reason why I sent my other one to go get him. Where you at? There you go. Good boys. Good boys. All right. Come on. Let's lay down. Yeah. Ah. All right. We're ready.
Here we go. Let's get off the field, B. Let's get please.
The first carry now for Jordan Howard. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. Throwing on first is Wentz. His short throw caught by Goedert. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
How about the timing on that one? Boy, they were in sync, weren't they? Three-step drop, balls out of his hands, right to the tight end. Nice completion, just like they do it in practice.
A give left side to Howard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Wentz looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he connects with Ertz. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. An Eagle first down there, Wentz to Ertz, and the names that end in TZ. On play action, it's Wentz. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Duke Riley coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. To try again after the sack. Wentz. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
I like what you're doing. You're challenging me.
Got it, bro.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though.
We got 3. We got 3, fellas. We got 3. All right, 86. All right, 86.
Chance like 7. Down the man inside. Down the man. 81. 81. Come on now. Punch.
Working from the gun. Wentz. And that is incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Oh, that was he trying to do not.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Wentz going to go on 4th down. He'll let this go for the end zone. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
Nice stop that I just had right there, boy.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47.
Come to my world. Slam, slam.
Hey, check.
Check out route.
Now it's Ryan. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball. It is not you. Keep throwing. The timing usually develops.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was
rush coming, and he's taken down.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to play defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they are silly, and that leads to a play action sack. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Kill.
Check.
A first carry for the tailback, Devontae Freeman. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Watch the screen.
Ryan. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard, 28 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead.
You gave me my answer to 3
tight ends. PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well,
this is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
On that play. If I'm moving quick, you gave me my answers.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue. To go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Nah, y'all boys need Tevin Coleman. That's what it is.
25.
On 2nd and 15 now. Ryan airing it out, looking for... Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. It's a quick turnaround for them after the turnover, but the way they moved it on their last drive, they're probably eager to get right back at it.
And you know me and you know my tendencies in this situation. What do I want right now?
Be aggressive.
Be aggressive. Take your shot right here.
On 2nd and 9. Wentz. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They'll need to convert a 3rd and 7, though, to start things out.
82.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a defensive player of the year at the other, and they just locked people down.
Right now.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Here's Ryan to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They toss to Freeman. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2.
2nd and 11 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
59, ready, 280. Pick it up.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On third down, Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Flush to his right. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. On 1st down, Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. And you change.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report, but business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now Wentz. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Falcons grab it. And this is going to be brought back. It's a scoop and score for the Falcon TD.
Bought him low enough to
on for the extra point, Giorgio Tavecchio.
I was relentless, boy.
It's good, and we're tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 right now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
You're going to help me beat the blitz.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly to fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey. Under pressure, they got him again.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time.
And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Duke Riley, his 2nd sack of the night.
I know there'll be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got more.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Empty.
Shotgun now for Wentz. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. So, and now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
I'll figure it out.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Ryan will bring the Falcons up now, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Third quarter starts with a run by Freeman. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did, and remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the shotgun, Ryan. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by the linebacker, Nigel Brown. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, Charles, he's thrown 5 picks in the game before, and right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offensive coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field, so play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more, but a lot of it depends.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 38. Adrian Claiborne able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack on 1st down, Wentz. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zach Ertz, 37 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll try to get the ground game going with Freeman. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game.
And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Very poor.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Here's Ryan. And now here's another interception. picked up by Avonte Maddox. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Caught right side, it's Jeffrey. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Falcons grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. And yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
I just got to read.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Oh, Fletcher Cox supposed to be doing that. That's his job.
Here's Ryan. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He's looking for Ridley again. 3rd down here. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
It's a cinch for him right there. You turn around and kick a field goal and say, fuck it. Make him work.
Mike's 4-2. Mike's 4-2. Let's go, Captain. Let's go. We got this. We got this.
Bring him out right there.
42. 42 to Mike.
Bring him out. That's the motherfucker right there.
Mike.
5-9.
42.
Here we go.
Wentz now on 1st down. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. And they can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The Eagles on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10.
2-J. Let's 5-7. Run.
To throw is Wentz. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Desmond Trufant right there, step for step in coverage.
Well, the fans should be applauding this defense right now. It's an excellent job. They force a 3 and out, and they should be able to set up their guys with great field position, probably near midfield or better.
Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
No, he was at his stick shit, y'all. He caught the motherfucker his stick. Yeah. He caught that bitch, he gonna knock it the fuck out with it. Yeah.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
51, South!
On first down, Freeman. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth.
Nothing easy, but fuck it.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. And now a 10th carry for Freeman. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
They run. Devontae Freeman.
That's the one he gonna pop.
That's the one in the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Devontae Freeman, 28 yards. And the Falcons have retaken the lead.
Yeah.
So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call a running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met an offensive lineman yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. And they'll still try and run for it. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Well, that decision to me was all about pulling up the chart. You know, that beautiful chart that tells you when to go for 2, when to go for 1. I do love it. It helps you with your decision-making during heated times. And just look at it right here in this point of the game. Go for 2. Try and make it a field goal difference.
But now just up 1 makes the rest of this fourth quarter a little more interesting.
Yeah, they followed the chart. They just didn't get the 2 points on the board, did they?
Nope. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, I had to put something together, boy.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Wentz going to throw. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Another try after the first down sack. Wentz.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around it. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Oh, man, boy. He hunting right now, y'all.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
5-3. Win 5-3. Win 5-3. We're 5-2. Come here.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Down the man inside. Down the man.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Isn't that Big B?
Vic Beasley with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. So a change in possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over.
This boy, you're fighting. Yeah, he's a fighter. He ain't gonna lay.
Check.
53's Mike. Check. 53's Mike. Let's go, D.
Shit. Watch the safety creep. Let's go.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Freeman again. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Call it no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Ryan Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Right.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Fight him, Rocco.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Fight him, Rocco. He don't want to spend none of them timeouts. I need to spend all of them. And then I need him to spend them. I'm saying no dollars up there. Ain't that money now. Let me hear it.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
You see it, huh?
Again, they'll run with Freeman. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A give to Smith out of the gun. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, wanted to go with the fresh legs, able to push forward, pick up that first. They keep it with Smith on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
You got me, brother. Good game.
I got it, baby. I know I ain't no chump. I got to fight back. I'm going to do the best I can.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Another carry for the workhorse tonight, Freeman. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. The Falcons on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Freeman, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I'm talking with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because his score is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
We don't do it like that. We don't do it like that. All right, man.
Going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very...
Look, Carson Wentz got a 133-yard pass, and I got 130 pass. He got 60% complete, and I got 53.8. Yeah, that's a dog fight. Let's see what the numbers look. Carson Wentz got 9 out of 15 for 133. I got 7.